My beloved child, I have come to speak to you, not because you earned it, not because you were perfect, not because you prayed long enough or cried loudly enough or proved yourself worthy. I have come because I am God. And you are mine. Yes, you, even now as you're listening. I am nearer than your next breath. I am not far away. I am not busy. I am not distracted. And I have not forgotten your name. I called you here. I drew you into this moment on purpose. Because there are words you need to hear. Words that will stand like a wall between you and the storm. And here they are. I chose you. I have loved you with an everlasting love. And I will protect you. Do you understand? You are not random. You are not a mistake. You are not almost loved. You are not barely chosen. You are not conditionally protected. I chose you deliberately. I loved you eternally, and I will protect you faithfully. The world tried to convince you that you are replaceable, that you are forgettable, that you must fight for attention, compete for love, beg for approval. But I do not love you the way people do. People love what is convenient. People love what makes them feel good. People love you until they're tired, until they're offended, until they find something else. But I am not like them. I am God. I loved you before you knew how to speak. I loved you before you learned how to hide. I loved you before you even understood the word love. And even when you wandered, even when you doubted, even when you fell, my love did not move. I have loved you with an everlasting love. I did not begin loving you when you started behaving. I did not begin loving you when you started believing. I did not begin loving you when you started getting it right. My love for you is older than your failures. My love for you is deeper than your shame. My love for you is stronger than your fear, and it will outlast every season of your life. You keep thinking your pain has disqualified you. You keep thinking because you struggled, you are less chosen. You keep thinking because you broke down, you are less valuable. You keep thinking because you made mistakes, I must be disappointed beyond repair. But I am not surprised by you. Although I knew every chapter before it was written. I saw your whole story, and still I chose you, not because you were flawless, but because I am faithful. So hear me clearly. Your weakness did not cancel my calling. Your tears did not cancel my love. Your failure did not cancel my protection. That means before you had strength, I had purpose for you. Before you had clarity, I had destiny for you. Before you had confidence, I had a plan for you. I chose you when you felt unworthy. I chose you when you felt unseen. I chose you when you felt like the last option. Because I see in you what you cannot see in yourself. I see the warrior in the weary soul. I see the purpose in the pain. I see the calling in the confusion. I see the testimony in the trial. And I am not done. You think your life has been delayed, but I tell you nothing has been wasted. I have been shaping you. I have been training you. I have been building roots where you could not see them. Because there are heights you will reach that require depth you have not yet understood. There are blessings I will release that require a heart that has been purified. There are doors I will open that require strength you could only gain through resistance. So yes, you've been pressed. Yes, you've been tried. Yes, you've been misunderstood, but you have not been abandoned. Not for 1 second. Even when you felt alone. Even when you felt unheard. Even when you felt like you were praying into silence. I was there. I was listening. I was holding you. I was protecting you in ways you never noticed. Some of the things that didn't happen were my protection. Some of the people who left were my rescue. Some of the doors that closed were my mercy. Because I saw what you could not see. I saw what was behind the smile. I saw what was under the offer. I saw what was hidden in the opportunity. And I blocked it. You thought it was rejection, but it was protection. I have been shielding you from traps that would have destroyed your destiny. I have been guarding you from counterfeit love. I have been rescuing you from attachments that looked good but carried poison. Yes, I have protected you, even when you didn't realize you were in danger. And I want to speak to the lie that's been whispering to you. The lie says, you're too far gone. You've messed up too much. You've waited too long. You're not enough. You'll never change. You'll never be free. That is not my voice. I do not speak condemnation over my children. The enemy condemns. The enemy accuses. The enemy shames. The enemy points at your wounds and tells you that you are broken beyond repair. But I speak life. I speak identity. I speak hope. And I tell you, you are not the sum of what you survived. You are not defined by who hurt you. You are not the label they placed on you. You are not the mistake you regret. You are not the version of yourself you're trying to forget. You are who I say you are. And I say you are chosen. I say you are loved. I say you are mine. I say you are protected. So come closer. Let me speak to your heart. The way a father speaks to his child. You've been tired. You've been smiling while you're breaking. You've been trying to stay strong when you feel like collapsing. But I did not create you to carry everything alone. I did not design you to live burdened. I did not shape you to walk through life afraid. Give me what you cannot hold. Give me the fear you've been hiding. Give me the pain you've been rehearsing. Give me the disappointment you've been reliving. Give me the shame you've been dragging behind you like chains. Because I am not just the God who chooses. I am the God who heals. I am the God who restores. I am the God who defends. I am the God who protects. And I am speaking to you now because this is a turning point. You thought you were just watching another video, but I have orchestrated this meeting with you because something in your spirit has been crying out, God, do you still want me? And I have come to answer you, yes, 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 I want you. I chose you, and I will not change my mind about you, because my love is not fragile. My love is not emotional. My love is not temporary. My love is everlasting. When I set my love on you, I did not do it lightly. I did not do it casually. I did not do it with conditions attached. I did it with covenant. I did it with commitment. I did it with an everlasting love. There are people who walked away when you needed them most. There are people who promised and then disappeared. There are people who said they'd stay and then left you with questions. And you've been carrying that wound like proof that love always leaves. But I am not like them. I do not abandon. I do not forsake. I do not forget. I do not leave in the middle of the storm. I am the God who stays. Even when you don't understand. Even when you feel like giving up. I stay, and I protect what belongs to me. The enemy has tried to destroy you because he knows what I placed inside you. He sees the calling. He sees the anointing. He sees the future. He sees the impact. That's why the attack has been intense. That's why the pressure has been heavy. That's why the battle has been personal. But listen, if you were not dangerous to darkness, you would not be fighting this hard. If you were not chosen, you would not be targeted. But you are mine, and I do not lose what I love. I do not lose what I choose. I do not lose my children. I protect you. And I want to show you how deep this protection goes. There were accidents that could have taken you, but I covered you. There were decisions that should have destroyed you, but I intervened. There were moments you were one step away from something irreversible, but I pulled you back. There were people who meant harm, but I exposed them. There were hidden enemies, but I scattered them. There were things you didn't even know you avoided, but I shielded you. And yes, there have been losses. Yes, there have been heartbreaks. Yes, there have been prayers you did not understand. But I tell you, even the pain did not defeat you, because I was still protecting you in the process. Sometimes my protection looks like removal. Sometimes my protection looks like delay. Sometimes my protection looks like silence. But I have never stopped watching over you. Not once. Now breathe again, because the season you have been in, it has made your heart tense. It has made your mind restless. It has made you always expect disappointment. But I am healing you from survival mode. I am teaching you how to trust again. And I am about to prove my love to you in a way you cannot ignore. I am sending peace to your mind. I am breaking heaviness off your heart. I am lifting the invisible weight you have carried for too long, because you were not created to live in fear. You were created to live in faith. You were created to walk in authority. You were created to shine. and the enemy knows it. That's why he has tried to drown you in doubt. But my voice is stronger, so listen to me. You may have been rejected by people, but you are accepted by me. You may have been abandoned by someone you trusted, but I have held you every moment. You may feel like the world has moved on, but I have been preparing a place for you. You may feel like you're behind, but I am not late. I am God, and I am always on time. I am about to restore what you thought was permanently lost. I am about to bring beauty out of ashes. I am about to turn mourning into dancing. I am about to place joy where sorrow lived. I am about to give you strength where weakness dominated. Because I chose you, and I do not choose without finishing what I started. So stop calling yourself what your pain called you. Stop agreeing with the voice of the enemy. Stop speaking death over the very thing I'm reviving. Stop saying, I'll never be happy. Stop saying, I'll never be free. Stop saying, it's too late for me. Stop saying, I'm too broken. Because every time you speak like that, you are repeating hell's opinion. And I did not save you to leave you in chains. I did not deliver you to leave you wounded. I did not choose you to abandon you. I chose you to transform you. I chose you to heal you. I chose you to protect you. And I chose you to use you. Yes, you. You are going to help someone else survive. You are going to speak hope into someone else's night. You are going to be a light that the enemy cannot extinguish. You are going to testify. You are going to rise. You are going to walk into rooms you used to only dream about. You are going to be evidence that I still perform miracles. But first, I am restoring your heart. Kinda, because I will not bless you and leave you bleeding. I will not elevate you and leave you wounded. I will not take you into a new season without healing the old one. So let me touch the part of you you never talk about. Let me speak to the silent grief. Let me heal the secret shame. Let me restore the broken confidence. Let me cleanse the bitterness you've carried. Let me remove the fear of being hurt again. Because I am a gentle father. I do not rush healing. I do not force you forward while your soul is still bleeding. I heal you. I hold you. I stay with you. And I protect you. And I want to speak to the places you never showed anyone. I saw you when you cried silently, so no one would ask questions. I saw you when you smiled in public and broke down in private. I saw you when you felt like you were drowning, yet you still got up and kept going. I saw you when you sat alone, staring at nothing, because the weight on your heart was too heavy to explain. You thought no one noticed. You thought no one cared. You thought your pain was invisible, but I saw you. I heard the prayers you could not even finish. I heard the sighs. I heard the trembling in your voice when you tried to be strong. I heard the moments you whispered, God, I don't understand. I heard you when you said, Lord, I'm tired. And my child, I was not ashamed of you. I was close. I was closer than the people who didn't check on you. I was closer than the ones who left. I was closer than the ones who misunderstood you. I was there when you felt like you had no one. And even in the darkest moment, when you thought you were slipping away, I held you, because you belonged to me. Listen to me. There are moments you survived that you should not have survived. There are situations you escaped that you should not have escaped. There are attacks you endured that should have destroyed you, but you are still here. And that is not an accident. That is my protection. The enemy wanted to end you before you became who I created you to be. He wanted to silence your voice before you spoke life. He wanted to crush your faith before it matured. He wanted to bury you while you were still alive. But I said no. I said this one is mine. And my child, that is why you still breathe. That is why you still have a heart that longs for me. That is why you still feel hope even when you don't understand why. Because I have kept a spark in you. And now, I am about to fan that spark into fire. I am not only restoring you to survive, I am restoring you to live. You have been living guarded. You have been living cautious. You have been living as if your best days are behind you. But I tell you, your best is not behind you. There is still joy ahead. There is still peace ahead. There is still purpose ahead. There is still laughter ahead. There is still love ahead, and yes, there is still victory ahead. You have been looking at your life through the lens of what you lost. You have been measuring your future by the pain of the past. But I am changing your lens, because I am the God who restores. And restoration is not just giving back what was taken. Restoration is making you whole again. It is giving you back your voice. It is giving you back your confidence. It is giving you back your purity of heart. It is giving you back the ability to trust. It is giving you back the ability to dream without fear. My child, I know you have said, I will never be the same. And you are right, you will not be the same. But not because you will be ruined, because you will be refined. You will be wiser. You will be stronger. You will be more anchored in me. Oldie, you will love with discernment. You will walk with authority. And you will no longer beg for what I never assigned to you. I am teaching you to let go. Let go of the voices that weakened you. Let go of the relationships that drained you. Let go of the cycle that kept repeating. Let go of the guilt that kept you trapped. Because you cannot step into your new season with your old chains. Some of you have been holding on to what hurt you, not because you love it, but because it became familiar. You held on to sadness because it became safe. You held on to disappointment because it became expected. But I am calling you out of that place. I am calling you into trust again. Yes, you will trust again, but this time, not recklessly. This time, not blindly. This time, you will trust me first, because I am the one who never fails. I am the one who stays when others leave. I am the one who heals when others harm. I am the one who restores when others take. I am the one who protects when others betray. So I am asking you now, will you surrender what you have been trying to control? You have been gripping the outcome. You have been gripping the timeline. You have been gripping the how. But I am God, and I need you to release your tight grip so you can finally feel my peace. Because faith is not controlling the future. Faith is trusting me with the future. And I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking you to trust me. Trust me with your heart. Trust me with your next step. Trust me with your healing. Trust me with your waiting. Trust me with your unanswered questions. I am not delaying you to hurt you. I am preparing you to hold what you prayed for. Some blessings require patience. Some miracles require timing. Some doors require maturity. And the reason I have allowed this season is because I am building strength in you that you will need. You have been asking for overflow, but I have been building capacity. You have been asking for purpose, but I have been building character. You have been asking for a new season, and I have been making you ready for it. So do not despise the process. What looks like waiting is actually becoming. What looks like silence is actually protection. What looks like delay is actually alignment. And I tell you now, you are closer than you think, closer to peace, closer to clarity, closer to breakthrough, closer to healing, closer to the open door. The enemy has tried to convince you that nothing is changing. But I tell you, he is lying. I have been moving in ways you cannot see. I have been rearranging. I have been redirecting. I have been placing you where you need to be. And you will look back and realize, I was guiding every step. My child, I am making you steady. You will not be shaken by every storm. You will not be broken by every disappointment. You will not collapse under pressure, because I am strengthening your roots. And as I strengthen your roots, I will lift your life. I will lift your confidence. I will lift your peace. I will lift your joy. I will lift your calling. And soon, you will stand in a place you once cried for. You will walk into an answered prayer, and you will know it was not your strength. It was not your effort. It was not luck. It was my love. It was my hand. It was my protection. And when you step into that place, you will not be afraid of losing it, because you will know the one who gave it to you is the one who sustains it. So again I say, do not fear. I am with you. I am for you. You hum. I have chosen you. I have loved you with an everlasting love. I will protect you. And now, my child, receive this blessing. I bless your mind with peace that cannot be explained. I silence every anxious thought that has been tormenting you. I break the cycle of fear, overthinking, and heaviness. I bless your heart with healing. The wound that stayed open for years, I close it. The pain that kept returning, I remove it. The shame that followed you, I wash it away. I bless your home with my presence. I place angels around you. I cover you when you sleep. I protect you when you walk out your door, and I shield you from what you cannot see. I bless your hands with new strength. I bless your hands with new strength. You will not collapse. You will not quit. You will not be defeated. I bless your future with open doors. Doors no man can shut. Opportunities you did not chase. Favor you did not force. Answers you did not expect. I bless your life with restoration. What was stolen will be returned. What was delayed will be released. What was broken will be rebuilt. And I declare this over you: you will rise again. You will smile again. You will breathe again without fear. You will love again without chains. You will dream again without doubt, because I am the Lord your God. I chose you. I have loved you with an everlasting love, and I will protect you. So rest now. I am with you. I am for you, and I will finish what I started in you. Amen.